暁は集った。コナン、イタチ、ヒサメ、サソリ、デイダラ、カクズ、ヒダム、オロチマ、そしてゼツ。
What happened was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes.
Hey, what's up? In this video, we're gonna be doing some light reading, okay? Light reading, all right? Not for no amateurs though, but it is light reading, okay? We went down to the Barnes and Nobles, all right? Hello, everyone. But seriously, we got something gruesome today. Now, you click this one either because you know what you're about to see or because you're very curious. Because how often do I cover something that involves sports? Now, you have to be asking, how bad could this be for it to be here? Now, I mean, to be fair, we have covered things that aren't so intense, but, yeah, this one's bad. This one made me make sounds. This made me move out of my seat and make audible noises because, to be honest, at least until I knew medically what was going on, I didn't like, I don't know, man. Just not a good time for this guy. Oh, there's the duct tape tripod. Oh, man. I'm nervous. I don't want to touch it, but it's looking fine. Let's keep moving. I am also really convinced that this guy in this incident played partial inspiration for Klaus Heissler on American Dad, and I'm going to go over that too. And I'm going to tell you right now, let's get this out of the way, you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff. If you like American Dad, hit like and subscribe. That's one of my fixation shows. It chills me out. It reminds me of the time when the brain demons weren't so loud. But we are going to talk about Klaus. I mean, I'm sorry. I went to like fucking evil doctor, first off. Second, the guy's name is Gernot Reinstadler. He's Austrian, so maybe I should be all like, you know, something like that. Gernot Reinstadler was born on August 24th of 1970, and he was an Austrian ski racer. He was regarded among the most promising young talents of the Austrian downhill team of the early 90s until his fatal crash in 1991. Now, basically, I'm going to give you my verbatim, if you will, for me, from my observations of what I know, and then we're going to dive into the raw facts and the video itself. One more quick tidbit: if you want to watch things uncensored and other premium content not on YouTube, links in the description, support us directly, all that fun stuff. Hit up the Discord where we can talk and have fun, and, you know, I don't know, probably plan to open a restaurant with like an allergy friendly like menu section at least, or something, just something good. I mean, we can do that. So Gernot was going, that sounds so German. I don't care. Austria, Germany, tomato at this rate. They're totally different countries, Moth. Yeah? Tell it to the one guy that you all look up to. I'm joking. That was a joke. Which one is he talking about? The one with the mustache. They all have mustaches, Moth! You're all bad. Okay, jokes aside, I'm just trying to see how many we can get in this one. But it's a ski race. It's a downhill ski race. If you've never seen skiing, well, you're about to. But other than that, they're going at very high speeds. I don't know how fast. If I had to like guess by eyeballing, probably like 50 miles an hour at certain points. That's a lot of speed going downhill with just your legs and some sticks. Well, what had happened was Mr. Gernot Reinstadler biffed the kickflip, Nicky Katsura style, if you will. He flew into the fricking barricade. Aw, too low brow. Well, let me get lower brow. Let me get that one nigga one on. Cock a shotgun for the kids at Waco, why don't you? And it doesn't seem too bad when he falls. Okay, at first. I mean, it's bad. It's like, no, it's like, I don't know. It's like watching a fish get pulled out of water on a fish hook. I mean, it's bad. But you don't expect the next part to happen. Moth, what happens in the next part? The only thing that could be like to describe this scene to you is as if a man had a gun in his pocket that went off at the time. Okay, because that's what it looked like. It looked like he had a high caliber handgun in his pants and then he landed on the trigger. Now, that's not what happened, but he kind of tries to, like, regain himself, and he kind of gets up, and it's just like, boom, dick blood explosion. And that alone, for me, made me, like, I don't know if you can see. It probably won't focus in. I have goosebumps. It is a very uncomfy scene. And normally for me, you know, CBT is like my breakfast, but, like, it normally doesn't bother me. But something about watching this man take that fall, get up and think he's okay, and then watch blood just shotgun out of his crotch region was among the most horrific things I've ever seen. And to be fair, like, I get why this was a requested video, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to get out there on this one. I do look at these. I used to just kind of ignore things, write it in a notebook, and go on, but, you know, I'm trying to just manhandle those demons mentally. We're forcing our way through, okay? We're on our way to getting our own Crimson Behelit. That's what I've been telling people when they crassly ask me, thinking they're, you know, sly, saying, "Oh, what happened to your channel?" I don't know what you're talking about. Necessary sacrifices must be made. But yeah, Plagued Moth Femto era? I mean, why not? They accuse me of everything else nowadays, eh? Me Pink Panther stepping in a Femto bat suit, getting ready to go ditty some diddlers. That's right. That's right. I'd be that kind of Batman. The arc that you didn't know you needed. It's probably been like 6 minutes, and then it's been on and off me making like really weird jokes. If this is your first video, good. It could have been worse. I forget just how many people are actually new when they view my videos, and I basically have just catered in so many jokes over the years and just stupid things that I know my core audience will be like, haha, that's Moth. A stranger's gonna be like, oh, do you really like that? I'll leave that up to the interpretation of the viewer. As my great-grandfather Rasputin used to say, fuck bitches, get money. Oh, he wasn't even in the official race. He was training. Let's watch this, huh? Let's watch the horrific crash of Gernot Reinstadler. So this clip is, it's gonna be short. It's only 13 seconds. But, to be fair, there's some of you out there that can't give your girl more than that. So don't sit here and look at me wondering where all the gore is. Besides, it's not like you don't know where to go. He's promoting it. Anyway, let's start this hot mess in 3, 2, 1. Crotch explosion. Okay, he's going, and he's on the side, and he tumbled, and he fumbled, and he starfished, and there's a streak of blood already, and oh no. Ew. Oh, he's down and out already, too. Oh, it just froze. It freeze-framed on the screen. Just, oh, God. Now let's watch the Klaus one and compare. I'm actually not going to put that in because then this video might get, like, restricted because of copyright. Thanks, Seth MacFarlane. But you know what? Okay, so... Alright. It's a bad one, okay? It's bad. Like, it's really bad. The connection to American Dad is just the fact that Klaus the Fish is German, not Austrian. There's a switch up here. The years they were born and their professions and the way they died are almost exactly the same. The year difference is only like 3 years off. And it's just funny that the similarities of these two things, and it just kind of pinged a little, I don't know, little the tism in my brain to go like, I like the fish. But like, yeah, that's where I'm drawing on this. So let's get to the medical. Why did homie's ding dong explode? Or did it at all? Because in fact, it didn't. Basically what happened is that tumble was so violent that it nearly ripped his right leg off. Like, it was disconnected and ripped off from the tendons. That's where the blood was coming from. It's still not a great experience, I imagine. I mean, he most certainly died. He was airlifted to a hospital, received numerous blood transfusions, but ultimately they could not save him. I'm feeling feels in those areas in my thigh now. Moth's a little teapot full of evil. But, like, yeah, ultimately, Gernot Reinstadler did not survive, and he was, allegedly picked up by an unknown CIA agent and put into a goldfish. This resulted in the whole ski thingy getting canceled. This guy biffed the kickflip, and everybody had to go home. But like, it caused. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm hung up on. It's just funny because this was the solution. I mean, I get that things happen. You can't make anything just like perfect, but this was the solution. The solution was to make the holes in the netting smaller, so that way skis don't get caught as much. I really don't even know how to put into words how bad any of those kind of crashes probably are at this point. I never would have thought. I imagine broken bones. And one thing I imagined as a kid that used to scare me about skiing, I never been skiing, but just the idea was the skis, the hand things, like they kind of got like a little snow spike. What if that happens? And speaking of sporting accidents on cold things, Michigander time, that hockey clip. You know which one. We should probably go over that too. If any of you have any suggestions down below, please give them to me. And definitely thank you for watching this one. It's kind of been all over the place, but this video has really tickled some ouchies in my body, I will say. Like, I just feel like itchy and uncomfortable, and I just don't feel good now after watching that. That's one that I can just say that is not fun to watch, despite how short it is. One more stab at other content creators. I'm among the tallest among you. That's right. Big bird, motherfucker. I'm gonna end this video. I got more intense ones to work on right now. It was requested. I hope this doesn't feel very half-assed. I'm sorry, those are the souls trying to escape my throat. It was not meant to be kind of this scattered, but there really isn't a whole lot of history on this. Unfortunately, the man was a promising ski racer, and he crashed and he died. And I mean, even his backstory is very, very short on here. And like, there's not a whole lot of article coverage on it. But it has been a kind of gore spectacle since it occurred, and it's been widely televised. And yeah, you can find it on YouTube. But if you want more videos like this, you want more intense videos, maybe you want some of the most intense and insane documentaries you've ever seen in your life, well, then hit that subscribe button. Go exploring. That's all you gotta do. Go exploring, then hit subscribe. But it's easier if you hit subscribe first, then you got that quick link to go back, and you don't forget later, and then we all are happy in the end. You know where to support us directly as well, but if you're here just for the content I want to watch, I love you just the same. I want to see you in the next video. Why don't you leave your first comment down below? I'm probably gonna smoke and then just like not think about Mr. Gernot Reinstadler's fucking crotch explosion mayhem. Yeah, man, I used to play bass for Gernot Reinstadler's crotch explosion mayhem. I love you all dearly. Stay safe out there. And remember, if it bleeds, it leads. And my Instagram notification sounds like sonar. See you at the Barnes & Nobles.